Hey there, crafty friends. Hannah at the Doodlebug, and I want to talk to you about an exciting opportunity that I have for you guys. So every year, at least for the past 4 or 5 years, Air has done an amazing Christmas bundle with a different manufacturer each year. What that bundle, in a nutshell, kind of entails, not only do you always get a great product bundle of really exceptional value. We work really hard with the manufacturers for months and months and months to get you a good value on this bundle. So not only do you get a bundle that is well below MSRP, you also get access to an exclusive Facebook group. You have to purchase the bundle to get in the group. In that group, you have like 40, 50, 60 classes available for you. Every store that participates, every Air store, and right now we're at like 70 some stores. I don't know the exact number of how many stores are participating, okay? But last year it was well over 50. All right, so every store that is participating is required to teach at least one class using the bundle of goodies. So whether you choose to use the bundle for the project or paper you have in your stash, because I know like one year I did cards and I used a little die and I taught you how to make it without the die, and it was a cute little interactive pull-out purse. You didn't have to make it in Christmas paper. You could have made it in any paper at all. So you're learning great techniques and you're doing it with, store owners across the country. So that right there is a huge value added in, and that's not even included in the price of your bundle. So the bundles are $65, and again, that cost gets you all the goodies. It gets you exclusive access to this Facebook group. And that Facebook group is up for at least a year. And I know Facebook has changed like live videos and things like that. So I know we will work through how we're going to record those, drop them back in. We will get all that taken care of as well. So don't worry about that right now. We'll have more details on that. Stores also, I forgot this, we're also supposed to give you instructions. So it's not just me talking and explaining it. I have instructions for you as well. So you can print those instructions out, and those are yours. So these bundles are an amazing value, not only for the product, but also for the education aspect. And what's nice is because there's so many different projects, you can pick and choose which ones you want. There's not just 4 or 5. There's so many. The categories we choose from are home decor, mixed media, mini books, scrapbook pages, cards, you name it. There are so many fun little projects. I know my one friend Angela at Creative Chaos, the first year we did this, she did an adorable, I kid you not, it was a tissue box cover. I heard people talk about that tissue box cover for like the next year, and they made them for every season. It was so stinking cool. So cute. I've got people on here. It's a purchase you won't regret. One of the best values in classes. So, people do this. Some people sign up every year just because they know the value of the classes they're going to get in here as well. Now, if you haven't done it before, here's some, I'm going to say logistics because I don't know what other term to use for this. We all use the kit, all right? So that does mean that we all will be using, I'm going to go through the kit. We all will be using the enamel dots, okay? So if you do every single project and we all use enamel dots, yes, you may need to buy another pack of enamel dots. We all use the same base kit, and we don't know what everyone is using because, again, there's like 60 some stores participating in that. I know one year somebody was just like, well, they should all, not use the same thing. Well, first, we wouldn't have enough to make all the projects, and 2, it's like, how do you decide that? I mean, I would have to do my project, and then I'd have to mail my scraps to my friend Tracy in Connecticut, and then Tracy would have to make her project from my scraps, and then what she has left, she'd have to send to our friend Sarah in Tennessee, and then Sarah would have to make her project from my scraps and Tracy's scraps. So that would be a little crazy. And so by the time we get to store like what, 10, you're going to have just a few little scraps. So yes, we may all, who knows, we may all choose to use the same paper. But you guys know it doesn't have to be exactly the way I did it. And if you do want to restock that one piece of paper, well, guess what? The store where you bought your kit from, she probably has extras, and she would love to sell you an extra 4 or 5 pieces of that beautiful paper in that kit. So I'm going to go through what you're going to get in your base kit. The base kit is $65, and you would have think I would have opened this up because we just talked about this a minute ago, and I was like, oh, I don't even have them out yet. Well, maybe you should have done that, Hannah, before you went live. I know I had one open. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you are getting, you're going to be getting a 6x8 binder. We have never done that before. So, you know, a lot of stores are going to jump on using the 6x8 binder. So you may get a lot of ideas for Christmas gifts if you like to do mini books for family members. So you are going to get, this is an older, it's from Holiday Life, but the album is absolutely beautiful. So you're getting that holiday binder, which those are usually what, 25 bucks right there. This bundle is 65. Hello. Then, okay, I would not pay $65 for this bag, but this bag is like worth the 65. I love this bag. Is that not absolutely beautiful? So excited about it. And the only way you get that bag is if you get the Air Bundle. That is it. No other stores are going to have that. So when you go to Crafty Retreats this winter and your friends see it and they didn't get a bundle and they're like, I need that bag, you're going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. They were exclusive. Only certain people got them. So how exciting is this bag? Love it. All right, next up in your bundle, look at this. Look at this, how thick this bag is. Huge bag full of goodies in here. Open it up. All right, also included in your $65 kit, 6x8 pad, great, which is going to be perfect for that binder. Enamel dots, can't ever have enough of those. The number bits, bits and pieces. I don't know why I haven't flipped the camera around. It's like this is my first rodeo. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, so this now, let's go back to your binder. You're getting this binder. It already has inserts in it. But because the kit we're using has different colors, we have a whole new set of binder inserts for you. What? Seriously? So you can take these out, okay? I would take these out then because I like to watch my pennies. You can take those out and now use them for another 6x8 binder that would match, and you've got 2 bangs for $1. Really excited about that. So you've got, again, great new set of inserts. I'm not done. There is still more in this bag. Chipboard. These are an Air exclusive, so nowhere else is going to have these. You can see our cute little Air logo on there. Only way to get them. And now we're going to pull out our solids. So you're going to get solids in here as well. They're Color Vibe solids. And you're also getting a collection kit in here too. Here's the brand new Simple Vintage Belief. Now, this is one of, I think they did 4 new Christmas lines. So this is one of their 4 new Christmas lines. So yes, I will have this line in the store. So then that way, if 3 stores do mini books. You want to do them all, and you need another 6x8 pad. I will have this line in the store as well. Okay. So thinking, I'm just trying to think of any questions you could have with the base kit. The Facebook page opens, I want to say September 8th. In your bundle, I will have a printout for you with all the details. Please don't try to join before that date because it will decline you because store owners are still in and out of that group doing things, and just to keep it from having like 100 people trying to get in, it'll kick you out until that date. But there will be a little sheet that explains things about the group that will come in your kit. So again, that's your base kit. You're going to get that great bag of goodies. You're going to get the exclusive tote and the binder for $65. That gets you access to all the classes as well. Yes, you may choose to, add on, purchase multiples of certain things depending on what stores are doing. We all just got our kits. So, there may be a few that are really on the ball and know what they're going to make. This girl has no clue. You guys know that. So I don't know what I'm going to do usually until like 2-3 days before. And then my project gets done the night before and I turn it in. So, a lot of us could, we could all use this little Santa face. So then you just choose, okay, do I want to get a couple extra packs of chipboard, or do I just use something different than the Santa face? Okay. So that's the base kit. Then there is an add-on kit. I have a picture of the add-on kit because I am out of two things for the add-on kit, and we're going to talk about that. Okay. So add-on kit, and yes, some of the stores will be using the things from the add-on kits because it also gives us more options as well too. And I guess, as we're talking about that, if you run out of enamel dots, or if a lot of the stores are using the enamel dots and you've done the add-on kit, we'll use some of the decorative brads instead of enamel dots in places. And then that way you won't run out as quick. So decorative brads are going to be in your add-on kit. Look at these. Oh, I think I am for sure using these just because I love them. Oh, look at those rub-ons. Now, again, this is regular line stuff, so we will have all this individual as well too. We've got rub-ons. It's just kind of a nice way to know this is what we're going to be playing from. Floral bits. Love these floral bits. This also gives you a little teaser of the line to come. There's floral bits. Sentiment bits. Oh, lots of stores are going to be using these sentiment bits. Probably almost everyone that chooses to do cards will be doing the sentiment bits. There's also the Basics kit. Basics kit is different than Color Vibe. Color Vibe is here all year long. Your Basics kits are printed and made specifically to go with the line. They're regular printed paper. These have a great subtle dot on one side and then that beautiful gingham on the other. So you're going to have a Basics kit in there as well. And then I'm going to walk over here. You're also going to get 6 card bases in your Basics kit. Here we go. So here's everything we've gone through. And then there are 2 dies that will be included in there as well. Remember how I told you when I did the memory box? I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to sell these yet, but they're already on the table. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to sell them. And I sold through them. So let's talk about that a little bit. So your add-on bundle, because again, you've got 2 dies in there, is $50. So again, great value for everything you are getting in there because 2 of them are dies. If you already bought your dies from me, I will subtract that price out of your bundle. Okay. Now, what you did not hear me say is you did not hear me say, hey, I want the bundle, but I don't want the dies. You did not hear me say that. If you don't want the dies, we will just have to do all this stuff individual. And yes, I will have it available in the store while supplies last. Now, I know I have for sure 24 of these bundles for my air kits. I have 36 air basic kits. That's the one with the bag. And then I have 24 bundles because I know not every person that buys the bag kit is going to get a bundle kit. So I for sure have 24 of all those. How long regular stock will last on this, that I don't know yet. But you've got the memory box dies that are in there. You've got 6 cards, the basics pack there, rub-ons, brads, and then the 2 different die cut packs. Okay, so that is what is in the add-on bundle. Now, I've got quite a few eyeballs on here. So please, let's take a moment and start shooting me some questions, because I know one question I had the other day that I wanted to make sure that I talked about in this is that we do all use the same kit. We don't know what parts and pieces everyone is using. So yes, you know, maybe everyone uses that red gingham. And so that could happen. So you either buy more red gingham or you just switch it to green, or you pull red gingham out of your stash. So there's, you know, different ways that you can handle that, but we all do use the same kit. And with there being so many classes, you know, understand that it is, you know, hard to, you're not going to be able to make all 70 projects in their entirety just from that. I mean, there's a collection kit. Well, that's 12 pieces of paper. Okay, so you're gonna have lots of options. And again, pull out some of your Christmas lines from last year. You know, it's just, there's so much fun with this group. Do I have some people that, you know, come in and get extras because of their using up in the classes? Yes, I do. Do I have some people that pull out things out of their stash and use up stuff that they've been hanging on to? Yes, I do. So there's no, you know, right or wrong with any of that. But that does make it a little harder. But I know last year one gal was not happy about that. But I'm just like, could you imagine though? I mean, we'd have to like pass the same kit around across the country, and then you know, running a crafting store, you know how many people I have come in every day that said, I have this project due tomorrow. Right? You know, we're all procrastinators, and we, if you had kids and you've you know, had kids doing school projects, you tell them, don't procrastinate, don't wait till the last minute. Well, that's what we a lot of times do as adults too. Well, that's what store owners do too. So we would never get that kit passed around the country, because when we all have our deadlines, and they still have to be like, hey guys, we're still missing projects from 10 stores. We've got to get these published, and we've got to, you know, get everything scheduled. So, you know, we are just as bad as store owners. So that is one question I did want to make sure, because it does get asked every year. But yep, we're all using the same stuff. Who knows what we are going to be picking and choosing out of there. So any other questions on those? Hi there, I'll be right with you. I'm looking here. When will these ship? So I have base kits now. So base kits will ship now, and the only thing I am waiting for on my add-ons are those 2 dies. So, and we can work that 2 different ways, Paula. We could send you everything else in the add-on, and we just owe you the 2 dies when they get here and put that in your next order. Easy peasy. Or you could wait until everything for the add-on gets here. So we can do that either way. Try and get that glare of the lights out. See if I can stand like this. Nope, that didn't help at all. So yeah, so they are ready to, the base kits are ready to ship now. The add-on bundles, they will be ready to ship within the next few days, next week probably, because Memory Box does ship pretty quick, but it is coming from the great state of Washington. So those will be a few days, but we can always ship it separate as well too. So good question there. So they are ready to ship. Are they on the website? Yes, they are. Nobody asked that, but in case you're like, who asked that? Nobody did. But I'm just telling you, they're on the website. They're both up and ready to go. I think they are in the new for August section. I'm trying to jump over here and see. One of them is called, if you search for add-on kit, that should pop right up. And if you search for Simple Stories 2025 Christmas, that should, you know, that should pop up there as well. Yes, ship now, the dies later. Okay, takes over a week to get. Oh, okay, so I get it. Perfect. So we can do that for you. Miss the price. Oh yes, prices. Yes. So the basic class bundle is $65, and then your add-on with the 2 metal dies in it is $50. And you have to do the bag kit to get into the group. All right. I'm flipping up and down here, making sure. Okay. I think we might be pretty good. I'm trying to, there's always that little lag there, but I think we might be good. So you can comment here. You can order from here. You can go online and order as well, whatever is easiest for you. I do have a few of you that had already pre-ordered these kits, so we will start getting yours out the door on Monday, and then we will start to fill the rest right after that. So those will probably go out Monday too. But if you were already on my order list, we will be assembling these tomorrow, getting those bagged up and then shipped out on Monday. So, alrighty, crafty friends, thank you so much for jumping on with me once again this evening. But I did kind of want to do a little separate one. That way I can keep, posting this one as I get, throughout if I have extra kits. And these kits are while supplies last. We already had to turn in our numbers months ago. So what I've got is what I've got. I don't think that Simple Stories is doing any more because they did do such a deep discount on these for us. Thank you, Simple Stories. We do appreciate that. So we could get you an amazing value for $65. I mean, you can't take 70 classes for $65. You're getting all these classes plus a $95 bundle of goodies. So it is definitely something you do not want to miss out on. So get your orders in while I still have kits, and then I will get your kit to you as soon as possible. Thank you, everybody. Have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening, and we will chat soon. You can pick up your kit at our website, which is www.thedoodlebug.inc, and again, search for Simple Stories 2025, and it should pop up. Otherwise, you can go right underneath the new for August, and both kits are there as well, too. So take care. We'll chat soon, and see ya. Bye.